Yeah, g'day, my name's Kyle. I'm the senior technician here at TEABBA. Been the technician here for about 11 years now, doing all the work on the remote communities. The workshop, we called it All Things Ribs, basically because it covered all elements of basic operation of the system, and also trying to give them a snapshot into the technical elements that they have, not only on the broadcasting software but on the transmission equipment as well, to sort of aid them in their daily working and problem solving stuff. It was a mixture. Obviously with the new stuff we're doing here with our WAN Zeta rollout, it was prepping them for that, but also going down to grassroots with the basic setups that are currently in their infrastructure and what they have. Eventually they'll be upgraded, so it was important to teach them what's coming, but also, you know, some of them really wanted it to start from the start and understand the basic elements of everything they're doing. Like any technology or anything like that, we always have problems that arise, whether it be storms with the satellite dishes or problems like that with the receivers, or even just basic IT stuff with computers. The main thing was just going over with them, explaining what each device is so we can troubleshoot over the phone, saving trips out there, or, you know, at least getting them to have a crack at fixing or understanding the problem so it makes it easier when we try and troubleshoot. Yeah, so it was basic broadcasting, so it was getting presenters on the air. There was a few RIBS operators that and coordinators that had been on the air before, but it was also showing them how to go and do a show, collate songs, put them together, or as simple as going in to make an announcement that they wanted to broadcast to the community solely for that purpose. We're really interested. We think that this is a good framework for future workshops, the way it was set up, you know, which covers all elements of what they do, starting from the grassroots of basic broadcasting into understanding the technical side and also getting ready for the WAN that's going to be coming out.
My name's Kayla Baker-Paris and I'm a broadcaster at TEABBA Radio. I have just done my first week of training. So yeah, I've just recently finished my TAE course, Training and Assessment, so I got to be part of the All Things RIBS TEABBA workshop. When you first look at a Zeta program, it's kind of overwhelming, especially for someone that maybe hasn't worked in radio before. So looking at the program, I kind of just broke it down into the 4 sections, like this part here is the timeline, this part here's the live logs, this is the library, and this is your voice track recorder. Zeta is the radio program that we use in the studios to pretty much get the music out and get out all of our media. We had 3 different regions from across our footprint. We had East Arnhem, Victoria Daly and Roper Gulf. And the workshop went for 3 days. Starting at TEABBA, so it was really exciting just kind of to see how it all came together, and also it was the first time we've ever brought different mobs from different areas in together to kind of network with each other as well, so then they got to see that it's not just them out in the one sort of community, like they're part of something a lot bigger across the whole top end. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Claire.
And my name is Bethany.
And I'm the Community Safety Manager with Roper Gulf Regional Council. I've been with Council for 6 weeks now and I live in Mataranka, but I'm responsible for looking after the whole Roper Gulf region.
And I am based at the Catherine Support Centre as the Communications Officer. So I manage all of our social media accounts and our website and our external and internal communication.
So the workshop that we're doing today is to assist with our Indigenous broadcasting programs, which is one of the funded programs we have by NIA. And so my role is managing that funding agreement and its delivery in each of our communities. So coming to this training is really helpful for us because it shows us how our people on the ground are going to be able to deliver broadcasting in each of our communities.
Yeah, and as the communications officer, I really wanted to get a good understanding of how all the systems worked and the processes, because I work directly with the media officers, so I wanted to know the best way to give them messaging and the best way that I could communicate with them.
It has been awesome fun. It's been really informative and I've learned so much. It's been great.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it as well. We've learned so much and there's so much that we can take back to the Roper Gulf region and teach to our media officers and our other staff as well.
If you have out there personality and you love talking to people and learning different things, radio's for you.
Yeah, for sure. And I think a lot of people think there's a lot of pressure with radio, but as we've learned in these workshops, there's so many ways around editing and chopping and changing interviews, so it sounds really good. So yeah, it's been really informative.
G'day, I'm Richard from Vic Daly Regional Council. Hello, I'm Troy from Ramangini, East Arnhem Regional Council.
So I'm the Regional Manager of Community Safety and Wellbeing. I look after community patrol, sport and recreation, remote school attendance and RIBS broadcasting.
Yep, so at Ramangini, I'm the Community Development Coordinator, and I sort of oversee, obviously, the development of the Ramangini community and sometimes parts of the outlying outstations.
For us, and probably likewise with Troy, especially in the Daly River region, each year we have a lot of potential flooding. So quite often we use it to broadcast, local disaster messages along with the ABC, keep people updated around flooding, and of course with COVID, very important we use radio for health messaging.
Yeah, that's right. So obviously remote. Sometimes the only way to get through is through radio, and it's an asset in any community in a remote area, and we find that a lot of the messaging we need to get out, especially in those hard times, is through our TEABBA Radio.